In this lesson, we'll learn how to merge and unmerge cells properly in Microsoft Excel. If you see these cells over here, you can see that you want to merge these 5 cells. And the tasks and shortcuts are relatively simple. All you have to do is you want to select the cells that you want to merge, and the shortcuts would be Alt-H, MC for merge and center. So it's going to align automatically your text in the center. So that's what merge and center does. Again, Alt-H, MC for merge and center. But if you want to go the other way, if you want to unmerge merge cells, the shortcut would be Alt-H, M for merge, and then U for unmerge cells. So Alt-H, M, U will unmerge these cells. If you want to merge these cells, but if you don't want to align your text to the center, but rather keep the original format, the shortcuts would be Alt-H, M for merge, and then merge, M for merge cells. So Alt-H, M, M does the trick. So if you just seen what I did, Alt-H, M, M, it stays the original format and the text revenue is aligned to the left as it was. So Alt-H, MC to merge to center, that's probably the most frequently used shortcuts in terms of merging. But this creates one slight problem, as when we're doing financial modeling or just any other Excel tasks, we tend to use the shift space function to select the entire row and the control space function to select the entire column very frequently. But while we do this, when we select the columns that have some merged cells in between, it automatically selects all 5 columns of the merged cells. So this creates a problem when we want to format just the one single column, or maybe we want to swap places. It makes it very difficult to do. Or when you're trying to make some kind of filter that we'll learn later on, if you want to build a table that has a filter, for example, something like when you want to create something like this creates a problem when it's merged. So I remember in my junior days that when I was interning at one of the investment banks, and I did one of the tasks by merging the cells. One of my seniors was very unhappy with what I did. So there's an alternative to do that. So the alternative would be to press Ctrl 1. We want to go to alignment. We want to press the tab key and the down arrow key, and we want to select center across selection. And what it does, it seems like now it's merged, but it's actually not merged. As you can see, the cursor just move around. And you can also select individual columns of these areas. So it looks like it's merged, but the actual font, actual data is contained in the first cell as it was before. But only the looks, only the formats are changed. So it combines both advantages. The looks and the function is also saved. So we highly recommend that you use this function to merge to the center. So again, Ctrl 1, tab, center across selection, enter and enter. Same for compound annual growth rate, but this time we also have the F4 function to repeat whatever we did just before. But lastly, for notes and sources, as we want to merge these 2 rows, unfortunately Microsoft Excel does not have the same function for vertical conversions. So they've built a function for horizontal formatting, but still when it comes to vertical combinations, we still have to use Alt-H-MC. But this creates a minor problem because we rarely have to select just a single row in this row, because financial models or most of the Excel spreadsheets that you use in the finance industry, they're long vertically, they're very, very long, but horizontally they tend to be very short. So it doesn't really create a huge problem. And maybe that's one of the reasons that Microsoft Excel did not, create a function that we could merge vertically. But anyways, remember the center across selection function, and also remember the merge cells shortcuts as well, because you will use them from time to time. So that was Alt-H-MC for merge and center, Alt-H-MM to simply merge cells, Alt-H-MU to unmerge cells, and lastly, center across selection. We wanted to use the Control-1 key to go into alignments and select center across selection in the horizontal selections.